All right. Well, welcome to weekly Wednesday command training. Today we are going to go into some awesome stuff. We are going to hop into our KW app and our KW website and how to control that a little bit. So I guess first things first, I probably should have pulled this up already. We can go and look at one of the websites. So we'll go to tritownhomegroup.com. And of course, that is this is my website. And you see here, you have your hero image, which is your big background picture. And in this case, my folks got a boat, so I had an opportunity to take a pretty cool picture of the Blue Bridge. And or is that the Cable Bridge? I don't know. We went under both the bridges. I think it's the Cable. Anyway, oh yeah, see, there's a Blue Bridge, so that was the Cable Bridge. There we go. They're both there. Anyway, so this comes in, and this is a lot like Zillow. It's right here. You can search your current location and see what's nearby. My computer's set for private, but and you can come in and you can just look at what's for sale, and it looks a whole lot like Zillow there, as you can tell. Or you can just put in a particular address. So let's go with 4105. Well, actually, Karen, do you have a listing on the market I can look up?
I don't. It's sold.
Ah, it's sold. Well, what was it anyway? It's probably still in there. Why don't you shoot me that address?
504 West 14th Avenue, 99204. Yeah.
So, and I don't know why I can't access myself, but we can put in. We can put in any address we want to search here. I don't know why it's not accessing my location properly, but let's look one 1405. Oh, sorry, 4905 West Margaret, and we search, and it's going to come here, and it's going to bring up the area, but there's no results found for that address because it's pending. But as you zoom out, it's going to pull up all the things for sale. So I could even zoom all the way out here and get a really wide view. And I could say, hey, let's go to Spokane. So however we want to do it on the map, we can also take and we can draw on the map. And so we get that draw tool and say, hey, I only want to see listings in this area here. And so it's going to highlight that area and pull up the listings for that area. So that's just the great base functionality of the website. There's other great things you can add to it. If you scroll down here, you see I have featured listings right now, which some of which I need to update. But these are just homes that are on the market and able to be sold.
Brian, when you say you have to update them, how does that, do you have to update it yourself?
Yes, right now featured listings need to be manually updated, and we'll cover that as we go through the features today.
So looking at mine, it says pending, so, but it has the wrong price for what it's pending, so that's what I would have to update. Is that correct?
Well, I wouldn't worry so much about that because it's pending, but it's showing the listing price. It doesn't necessarily know what it's sold for.
Oh, okay.
Because it's pulling from the MLS feed, and the MLS feed doesn't always, at least our MLS doesn't release that
No. Okay.
to IDX.
Okay. I just thought, I wondered if I had to do something since it was there. So, okay.
No, this is my featured listings down here.
Okay.
This one says not for sale because it's now off the market, and I need to go and take that off my website.
Are all of those automatically pulled into your page, your featured listings? Your listings become featured listings?
No, not right yet. Now, that's something that is on the roadmap for the future, I'm told.
Okay.
But right now, it's a manual add, and we'll cover that here in today's class.
Okay.
So anyway, that's the basis of the website. Big question, though, is how do we get it up and running? So first thing we're going to want to do, and I'm actually going to get rid of your guys' face. Not that I don't like seeing it, but it's just better for presenting here. So we're going to come down, we're going to click on consumer. In this consumer applet, you can see what we have going on. We have our landing pages, our agent site pages, our guide builder, and we can create a new site or go to sitemap settings. And then these are just some of the landing pages and whatnot that I have made and that are available. So to start though, I want to work on the agent site. So if you click on sitemap settings, you can come in here on the back side and you can see how I've set up my website. However, if you click on Learn More with Kelly Guides and select Agent Site, you can go into a Kelly Guide to help you set up your basic website. So you'll come in here and click Get Started, and you'll walk through the process. You'll select your subdomain, which is, my subdomain is tritownhomegroup.kw.com, and that .kw is what the subdomain is. And so you'll go through here. Your marketing profile information should be done before you get here, but it'll import all of that. And you just go through this guide. You select your theme. I chose the dark theme, but you could also choose the red theme. See if it'll update here. So you see that's the red KW there and all that. Mm-hmm. I go dark, it changes to the darker colors. Your home search begins here is what I put here, but you can put anything you want. You could be like, hey y'all, check out the houses. I wouldn't want to do that. I like the whole your home search begins here. But you can put whatever you want there. This is where you'd upload your hero images if you wanted to do it through the guide. That's those 2 images that I was talking about that I took from the river. And it applies everything. And then it starts to work on content. Here's going to be a wizard style of how to set up some content for your website, some web pages. And you can do it here through the guide. I actually recommend skipping it and doing it manually. So these are other things that we can have. I have these all set up already, but the guide will walk you through that, and then it'll take you to what's next, and you are ready to go through the Kelly Guide, and your website should be up. That is the basic way you get there to get rolling with that. But now we can look at some more advanced features. So next thing we want to talk about then is how do we add content. You see here I have all these pages to my website. Well, to add the content, we're going to actually go to create a new site, and we can create on my agent site. We can go ahead and hit create this page, and what we have here is our builder. So we have all these widgets to choose from, and so let's go ahead and create a testimonial capture form here. So we're going to drag that in here, and you see it's going to have the widget in here. And I actually have been meaning to add this to my website, but I figured I would wait until today so I could do a live demo. So then we're going to hit configure widgets, testimonial capture. We come in here, and then we can start to add our information. So instead of the Royal Realtors as default, we're going to go Tritown Home Group because I have a team. Now, team name will probably not be up there if you don't have a team, just because you don't have a team. Another bit here is you want to come up here and you want to change the name of your page. And this is going to be important later, so please don't forget to do that. I probably spelled that wrong. I am bad with spelling. Looks like I did okay. So you come in here and you edit things. So right here we're going to be, instead of headline text, we're going to say, what do you guys think? What's a good thing to put there? I'm drawing a blank. How did we do? Kind of don't like that one, but see, and I'm drawing a blank. I'm bad at this stuff.
I'm sorry, I had to take a phone call. Where are we at?
All good. So, what should I call the name of the headline of my review page? How did we do is what pops to my mind, but I don't. I want something that's going to get them to.
How about tell us your thoughts, or
Well, I'm just gonna go with how did we do, and I'm gonna make my admin figure it out later. So anyway, we have that in there for the headline. The description is just gonna be, thank you for being a valued client to help me. I'm gonna change that to us, and you can full on customize this as you wish. But doesn't want me to configure that for some reason. That's weird. Anyway, you go through here and you can just edit these as you need to. I don't really see a big reason to edit it too much, so I'm gonna click save and apply. And here it's gonna be right here. How did we do? Thank you for being a very valued client, and then they can leave a review right here on our website. And it can capture those testimonials. Now, just because we captured them doesn't necessarily mean we have to. Yes, you. So here's what I did. It doesn't mean you have to use them, and that's that'll come with another page. So we'll call this testimonials _ capture, and we're gonna hit save changes, and it's gonna say, would you like to publish this agent site and make it visible to others? And the answer is yes. So we've published this agent site. It's visible to others. But if we come here to tritownhomegroup.com and we refresh, and internet, of course, is choosing to be slow here, and we click here to see what we have available, you see that it is not a choosable option on the drop-down yet. So how do we change that? That's when we go ahead and we click on Site and App Settings. And you see we're going to come here and we have all our options here. We're going to go to Site Pages. And in Site Pages, we're going to click Add Page. And this is where naming the page comes in important. So we're going to click on here, Testimonials Capture. And we're going to select that here. And we're going to hit Continue. I do want to point out that you're able to also go ahead and when you have your new page, you can click Create a New Site here if you choose to. Now, we're not going to choose to do that. We're going to go here, and we're going to put in new page. It's going to say leave a review. And that's what we'll put there, and that's what we're going to call the page. URL slug, it's basically unique for this page. And how it looks basically up here. So you see this says sites and / pages. This here is going to say review. And right here, so when people click on it, it's going to say tritownhomegroup.kw.com/review. Then the description is what we put in for search engine optimization reasons. So review, testimonial, feedback is what we can put in there. So we have that. It's in here. It's ready to rock and roll. We got to make sure we click Save Page Changes. And I don't know why something's gone wrong here. Let's refresh the page and try again. Gotta love it when that happens when you're teaching, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here. I really want my team to be sticky. I don't know. Fortunately, Google remembers things. So, we try that again. There we go. Settings were updated successfully. So something went weird there. So we come here, we refresh our page, and instant feedback, we see here that now we can come, and it's right here on my website, how did we do, and people can leave a review right here for us. And that's pretty basic way of how you add a page and content to your agent sites. And there's a lot of things you can do here, and I'm going to show you another couple tricks. But you see, I've been able to add Keller Mortgage as well to my website, so people can apply now for Keller Mortgage, and that's using a code. And I've added a mortgage calculator as well. So there's a couple ways to do that. And so what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that one. So we're going to come back here to Base Consumer. We're going to create a new site again, and this is going to be on my agent site. And basically what we're able to do, we can actually do that. We can put it here, text in here, and I'm going to get something for you guys from, let me hop in here. I don't need Nextdoor right now. But let me get a code real quick from my drive here. And this is one that's been shared with us. I'm happy to share with you guys. We'll actually go ahead and put this in the description. There it is, Tech Drivers. And I'm looking for Keller Mortgage HTML link. So what this is here, this is the HTML for that Keller Mortgage page I had. And we can go ahead here and we can copy it and come back to our site builder, and we should be able to just paste the code right in here, and it should work just fine. So of course we don't want insert your text here to be displayed, but I actually don't think it will be. So here's that Keller Mortgage page, and so we can go ahead and come in here and call it KM2 because I'm going to update my Keller Mortgage page as well. So we have that, and then I go into widgets, and I always want to have a contact form at the bottom of every page like this. So we can go ahead and we'll put that down here at the bottom. Hopefully it went in there properly. There it is, and there is a contact form for the bottom. And then we can go ahead and we have all these images, it's all here. We will hit our save changes, publish it, make it visible to others. And the website here is now ready to be put into my website in the same way that I put the other page in there. But you see how I use that HTML to create that Keller Mortgage page. Any questions so far? Because I kind of did really fast something that is a little bit more techy.
I see you're recording this, Brian. Can I send you an email and you'll email the recording to me because I missed some of this?
Well, it will be actually on the YouTube site, which is the Go E2P on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm uploading all of these classes, so you're already a YouTube star, Karen, because this is your third class.
Okay. Thanks.
So now what we have to cover is the landing pages. Landing pages are a great tool that you can use to advertise a certain property. The one I clicked on there is no longer active. It's been that way for a long time. So we'll just create a new one. So you can do a lot with landing pages. So you click Create New Site again, and you select As a Standalone Page. Just like I got some chat messages on the Zoom, and I don't want to leave chat out. Oh, thanks, Courtney. Sorry, I just saw Courtney's message come on. So a landing page, you can do quite a bit with it. So this is the same tools that you have for building your website, but it's can be a standalone page. So let's say you have a builder, right? Let's call this builder Awesome Homes, because I'm not actually going to use this. So we can come in here, and we want to go ahead and we want to go in and add a listing to this. And this listing is going to be maybe their model home, right? But then we also want to go ahead and have a branded header up top as well to head the image. And then on the bottom has all this fun information. We want to have a lead form attached to this so we can generate leads from this on the bottom. So we have the lead form right there. So we come in and we set this up real quick, and then we're going to configure the widgets, and we're just going to go through, hey, here's my branded header. It's already set up for me. Maybe I want my phone number to look a little bit cleaner and more traditional, so I go ahead and I clean that up. Oh, it doesn't like that because of the dashes, I think. Let's see if we have the parentheses if it freaks out. Well, I learned something today, guys. It has to be just the numbers like it was. That's weird, but I learned it. You know, I have my team logo in here, so we save and apply that, but it wants a header text. So our header text here is we're just gonna go with Tri-Town Home Group because that is my team and that's what I do. Save and apply. Boom, it has that here. So another option for the header text though is because I have my logo there, let's go with Awesome Homes Custom Builders. Something else we can do with that and save and apply, and that should update. So there's the branded header there. Then we just click this arrow for next, and we can select a listing. And so we would select what their model home is. I'll just select this one at random. And we're gonna have the header image, which can be from the listing, or you can upload your own custom image that you want to use. So we can go in here and just pick a random image. Let's go pictures, camera roll. Let's put that in there, if it'll take that. It might not take it because it's technically a video that I'm just throwing in there. But save and upload. So it didn't take the custom image because it was a video, but you can upload whatever image you want there. And then it's just gonna auto pull information about the property using your listing here and give all the details and features for this standalone page. So this is useful for tons of reasons. You can make a landing page to do just about whatever you want to have the landing page do. You can use it to lead capture for builders. So let's say, change this to want an awesome home, let me know. You can use this for advertising a listing outside of your website. You can use this for whatever you want to use it for. So, you know, we made that pretty quickly, but let's say we wanted to do something else. You know, let's say we wanted to talk about the market, or we can even add a video. We can put a video in here of the custom home, and so we go in and we configure that widget. And right now we can say awesome home video. Check out this craftsmanship. And we put it here, and then we can actually use a video URL. So let's go ahead and get one real quick. Hopefully that didn't mess up my Zoom, because I just realized that was a Zoom thing. So we can go E to P down here. And we can go into our playlist here, and we'll go into command training and pick up this video here from our command training. So we have that URL copied now, and I'm going to pause this because we don't need me talking over myself. And we'll enter the video URL right there for it, right? So we go save and apply. And here it is, awesome home video. And here is the video here. Error occurred on playback, but that's probably because I just pulled it randomly from YouTube, and they, you know, try to protect embedding. So there we go. We have that available. The video doesn't want to play, but you see how it works. We could also upload a video from our files. So we go ahead and we can publish this page. And when we publish it for everybody to see, it's going to be right here. Here's the URL it's been assigned. And you can copy and paste that URL anywhere, and it will bring you to the website that we just created as a standalone page. So you could do all sorts of stuff with this feature, and just really get a lot done. And let's say you don't want it to be that pages feature. We can click on the three things here, and we can actually change the URL. So instead of being all this, we can change this last thing here and make it awesome homes. So that way it looks a little bit cleaner. So what do you guys think we can do with this feature outside of just creating standalone pages for builders? What ideas do you have? Well, I can tell you that for me, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just thinking right away. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that comes into mind, but one of the things I was thinking about is right now in COVID, what I've done is done some like buyer presentations on YouTube and just sent them a link. I could actually make a landing page for a buyer presentation and send it to them that way, so they could not only do that, but you can also add other like download PDF type deals that they can look at and fill out as part of the buyer's presentation, stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's a great way to go, Jeremy. Really, the options are limitless. Limited to just your imagination. I plan to do virtual, not just virtual open houses, but I actually want to do open houses by appointment, which has been proven to be okay with our current, legally proven to be okay as long as they have an appointment in advance. So maybe I want to create a landing page that says, hey, come check this house out. Click here to make an appointment. They make an appointment, and then I get to meet and do a open house by appointment with random buyers that I got from advertising this, because you can put a landing page like this into command campaigns and do that route. And that's something that I intend to do here in the near future. So that is the URLs and the site builder at a quick glance. There is a lot that can be done there. Basically, the design of your website is left up to your imagination. However, I want to talk about the app a little bit. First of all, you have your guide builder right here. Now, you need to have your agent site done in order to build your guides and have your branded KW app. So the first step really is to create your website. But you can come in here and you have your buying and selling guides as part of your app. So you click here to edit, and this basically for the buyer's guide is what is the steps to buy a home. So if you're meeting with people for the first time and you're saying, hey, you're going to work with me as a buyer, here's my app, you have the option to come in and edit the order of things or just edit what they are. So you can come in here and say, you know, getting pre-approved isn't the second step. It's actually the first step. So we come in here and we, I clicked wrong, sorry. We move it around like you saw before. Also, you can come in here and you can edit what it is. You can edit this image to be whatever you want it to be. So you click here to update the image. We're not going to try to throw my video in there again. Didn't work before. And then we can change what it's called. So instead of get pre-approved, you can say obtain mortgage pre-approval. And you can come in here and change it to be whatever you want it to be, or you can just leave it be, or even change it entirely, you know. So you got your workspace type of smart step. That's currently the only option. More will be coming. I always check chat when it comes up. So, and then you can click and hit the preview bit here. It should bring it up as well. I don't want to save the changes on this one. I didn't even change this. What are you talking about? See, so because I did this this before, so I don't really want to save the changes. It's being funky with me. Command will do that sometimes, so I'll just hit refresh to change it. But you can go through and you can have all of these that you want. You you can redo them. They're set up on a default, so you have something in your app to begin with, but you can also click add a step and add it to either a custom step for just there or select a default step and add that in there. So add what can I afford? Boom, it's in here. Quickly get an idea of your home budget using our calculator. And that's an automatic pre-generated step that they have in there. I don't like that step, so I had removed it because I think that's part of getting pre-approved, is figuring that out. But let's say you have something custom. So click create a custom step. Give Brian money is the card title. Create card subtitle. I want money. You put an image in there and set up all the stuff that you want in there. And you can actually add this to your guide step. Now, obviously, giving Brian money is not going to be a step in the home buying process for your guide, but you see how this is customizable. And if you go to your Keller Williams app, you can see that the guides are all in there. You can also have your introduction set up, and it's also for your app. It says, congratulations, start the process of buying your home. This timeline will guide you through the step process. Paul is in there. I don't know why Paul's in there. I missed that. But you need to come in here and edit it for your name or however else you want to set up your app so it's presenting well for you. And it's basically the same thing over here if we go back to guides. It's the same process for the buyers and the sellers. So we click back here and we can go back into the selling guide and edit that. And it's the same kind of thing. You have to go in here and edit this. Obviously, showing your home for me isn't going to be the first step. I'm going to talk about setting up for photos and other bits. So obviously, I have to go ahead and do that, but it's the same deal for the app on this side. So can't believe I missed changing my name there. That's embarrassing. So any questions on setting up the guides for your consumer app? Perfect. So we're going to go back here, and that's kind of the basics over here with the landing pages, agent site pages, and guide builder. But I want to hop back into site and app settings. A lot of great things you can do over here for your page. So you have your site pages tab. I'm going to start over here. You can actually click on these and update their SEO descriptions, all that good stuff, and manage that here. Your theme, you can change it here as well, so you don't have to go through the Kelly guide every single time. And then featured listings is something that I want to spend a little bit more time on. I actually did a quick tips video on this one in the past, just because it is pretty awesome. But since Jeremy's in here, now we can go ahead and get some help from Jeremy. So first of all, you see on my website that I have this featured listing that's no longer available. So we're gonna come here and we're just gonna hit this bucket and we're gonna hit save changes. And then we can go ahead and refresh tritownhomegroup.com. And when it loads, there it is. Boom, that one's gone. But 3 listings seems kind of light, so we're going to want to go ahead and add another listing that we can feature. So how do you go about doing that? Well, you hit here, select listings, and by default it's going to say only my listings, but if you're going to use other people's listings, you can change it to all listings. And then Jeremy, I do believe you currently have a listing on the market, is that right?
It helps to turn the mic on, huh? I do.
Yeah, typically it helps to turn the mic on. Welcome to the same mistake every single person has done on video chats. What is that address? I'd like to add it to my website as a featured listing.
31223 North 197 PR Northeast.
Right here in Benton City?
Yep, that's it.
So guys, here's something I want to caution you at. This is taking with all listings, it's pulling from all of KWRI and basically any feed that feeds into KWRI. So we're able to get listings from not only other states and whatnot in here, but also other agents. So we want to make sure that we're getting our right office, because if you look down here, if we clicked on this one, which is, you know, a different address, but it's listed from Southern Classic Realtors, and it is from a place called Tignall. I have no idea where that is, but hey, you know, we could put that on our featured listing, and that would not be helpful. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead here and I'm gonna select Jeremy's listing. I'm going to hit done, and we see it's right here as well. Let's say I want to go ahead and have it on the list. Why is that still there? Weird. I want to have it up higher on the list. I can go ahead and click it, and let's put it right up here. And we hit save changes. So we've saved that successfully. We come back, we refresh, and there it is, right in the center of our listings. We can see that the price has trended up $25,000. Did you raise the price on that, Jeremy?
It did go up.
It did go up. So, and that's going to show a good other bit of being careful with input, because if you put the price in wrong and then you have to adjust the price up, it's going to show here that the price has gone up. Now, sometimes there's, you know, reasons why prices go up other than a input error, which I assume is the case here, but just a good bit. So now you see I have multiple listings. They don't fit on the screen. I have this nice little slider bar here. At current, this is not an automated process. However, in the future, it will be added to. So another fun bit is the headline. So I left it as featured listings because I'm not very creative. You can call it whatever you want. You could be like the most awesome houses ever, and that would show up on your website, whatever you want to type in there. I don't necessarily recommend that, but hey, here we are. So we have that done. We've saved our changes. Let's go back to the featured listings though. Let's go over to next tab, URL. So here we can set up, we have a subdomain. We could eventually be able to set up a custom domain. I actually have a custom domain through Google Sites. If you type tritownhomegroup.com, it will take you to that website and it redirects there. So in the future, we should be able to have just straight up custom domains available for purchase through command. Right now, you have to get your own URL elsewhere. Here's another bit, your app URL. This, you copy this and you can send that to people or use it wherever. And people who click that URL are going to be instructed to download your app on their phone. So that's where you find that when you need it in command. If you're using the Promote My App Smart Plan or a Smart Plan that has your app link, that's the link that's going to go in there for your branded link. And then over here in general, we're back at this front here. You can see there's a lot we can do. We have a download app landing page that we can create, or that is in there. But what I really want to go to is these virtual tours. So let's say your listing has a virtual tour. Jeremy, does your listing have a virtual tour?
It has a video tour, but not a virtual tour.
So what you do here is we can select the listing, and it's only going to do your listings on this one because they're yours. But let's go ahead and select Jason Loop here. And I can go ahead and add my video URL, which I should have done. In fact, let's go ahead and do it. So we're going to go to the Pack MLS because I've uploaded it there, and that's just a quick spot for me to get my link. So we're going to go into listings, maintain listings. This is a pending property. And so we'll go in here and we'll get the video link out of here. Where is it located? Right here. So here's my video tour link. We'll go ahead and copy this. I'm just going to close that because there were no changes made. And we'll come back here, and I can add the video URL right there. And we click add the tour. Your virtual tour has been added. So now we can come back here and we can go 2712 Jason Loop. I don't care if you can access my location, just show me the thing. So I have location sharing off, and that's of course not fun for this, but here we go. 2712 Jason Loop. And you can now see it should be, it probably hasn't updated yet, but when it does update, there'll be a video tour right here where you can click on it to show the video tour. It'll be right over here. I'm surprised it hasn't uploaded. Usually it's pretty instant. Yeah, it's all right there. So usually it's pretty instant to be there. I don't know why it's not there yet. But typically it would be right over here, and it would say video tour, and you'd be able to click on it, unless they moved it on me. Let me look. Matt, I don't see it. So anyway, on your website, though, it's a good thing to point out while we're here, is there's a button to ask your agent, and that will send you a bit, or you could schedule a video tour. They added that with the pandemic for those folks that aren't wanting to go in person. They can schedule a video tour for me to walk through and show them a video. So anyway, that's a really cool feature. And if you have a video or a virtual tour, you need to go ahead and add them here so they're on your website. So in a nutshell, that is the site and app settings and kind of a basic bit to get your website and app up and running. There's of course more things that you can do to further customize your website. But if we went into all those possibilities, we'd be here till the cows came home 5 times over. So any questions at this point? I stuffed a lot of information into about 45 minutes.
I don't think I'd have any questions. I just would mention that any of those landing pages basically can be, I mean, all this stuff can be combined to create even a step-by-step, even with the smart plans too. So, I mean, if you need, like if you have a smart plan that's sending out a text message every certain amount of time, you can even add some of these URLs in here for the landing pages and say, hey, check this out, and have it area specific. So, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do. And, you know, these classes here are more your basic teaching classes to get you going. But I do want to connect with some folks. Actually, Jeremy's one of them, to start getting some more advanced classes going and whatnot to really show the power of command, because there's a lot we can do once we get adoption going, and it's pretty crazy. No other company provides this level of technology for free, and we get it for our $25 tech fee that we pay regardless. To have a similar CRM that did all this, the only one I can think of is probably Boomtown, and you're paying at minimum $1,500 a month, and you're still missing some features. So.
And oh, I do have a question with the agent site page, because I need to update that one. I can update it through that tab right there, huh? The second tab, agent site pages. Yeah,
and Gigi, I can go over that real quick again since we have about 15 minutes. I think you logged on just after I covered that.
Okay.
So if you want to add a site, so you can come back in here to site and app settings well, actually, I'll just start over and do that one again. So let's go back to consumer at the base level. And you can click here, create a new site to add content to your site. Okay. And so on my agent site page, we can create a page. And actually, I'll just create another one so we can have, we did the testimonial capture form, so let's do the testimonial list now. So we come in here, and we have that widget in there. And we click configure the widget. And we can go through and make it whatever we need to be. So what our clients say about us, or what our clients say, that's probably less clunky. See, this is where I need Gigi because Gigi's better at this kind of thing. She's more creative. Trying to give you a compliment anyway, Gigi.
Okay. Oh gosh.
So intro text, this want to know more about Tri-Town Home Group. Don't take our word for it. Here is what our clients are saying. So then we come here and we have our client bit here, and as you capture testimonials, you come in and select the ones you want to add. Because that way, if you get a bad testimonial, you don't have to put it on your website. So currently, I don't have any because I haven't done the testimonials capture page till today. But we're going to save and apply, and of course, we need to put up here the page name. So testimonial list. Save changes, and so the site's created. Now what we do is we go to the site and app settings, and if we go to tritownhomegroup.com, once again you can see it's not on the drop-down menu. Now the leave a review is. We come back here and we go into our site pages selection. This is again under site and app settings. Why does my computer hate me today? We're just going to refresh the page again. I'm at the office, so my internet shouldn't be slow. I don't know why I didn't go. All right, we come down here, and you can see this is where the things are. I'm actually going to put this down at the bottom. But we're going to click Add a Page, and we have our testimonial list that we select. So we just created that page, and we're selecting it here. And we come in here again. So our new page is going to be, we'll just go client reviews. And our URL slug is going to be client reviews. And again, you see right here, that's going to be the URL for this specific page.
And you might want to put an E where the in reviews on the page title.
Oh, my bad.
No, after they are.
Yeah, no.
There you go.
My bad. I'm a spell check hero, okay? Jeepers. No, thanks, Jeremy. Then we have our SEO description once again. So we have reviews, client info, whatever we want in there. And we're going to go ahead and click Save Page Changes. And we'll come back over here and refresh tritownhomegroup.com. And we can see here now it's on the drop-down menu. People will be able to come here and they'll be able to see what the clients say once I get those uploaded. And now, because I'm adding this, I get an opportunity to make a phone call to some of my clients who've left me great reviews and say, hey, I need to have some reviews uploaded on my website. Would you be willing to put that, write that review on tritownhomegroup.com/leave a review? And we'll be able to build that page out that way. So Gigi, did that answer your question?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Perfect. We got about 10 minutes left on the time, guys. I did cover all the basics, but I'm happy to answer a question about this or any other command issue for the next little bit if anyone has any.
On that testimonial page you just did, do they allow you to add other widgets on there? For example, like put another video on or something like that, or is it just like pretty much auto-populated with the testimonials?
So the testimonials is a widget. So you can add multiple widgets. So like I did on the other example, you can put a contact form or lead capture form on the bottom of the page as well, or whatever you'd like it to do.
Okay, so if you had like a really cool client that was willing to do like a video thing just a short little 1-minute clip saying, I really love this. It was an amazing opportunity. And now I'm in love with my house. It's all thanks to this team. And they could you could put that on the bottom or something if you wanted to, or.
Yeah, you could add that. So they're not gonna be able to do it through here. They're not gonna be able to put in here with the lever review.
Correct.
But what you'd be able to do is you can add a video or something to the bottom. If you did too many of those, it could get clunky, but you're definitely able to do it.
Yeah, I would just pick like one spectacular one and that's it.
Yeah, no, for sure. All righty. Well, guys, I want to go ahead and remind you once more, this and all our other training videos is going to be on our YouTube, which is the goe2p.com. And if you guys need any help during the week, I have technology hours Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and Wednesdays, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So I'm here to help with your technology and help leverage for success. You can make an appointment or you can just pop in the office.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to y'all soon.